So I am going to be the facilitator of today's session. I am not alone. I am with my moderator, Sianda Williams. So today's topic is create a digital marketing plan. So we are going to learn a lot about creating a digital marketing plan and what is a digital marketing plan. So today's agenda is we are going to look at three topics. The first one, which is introduction to digital marketing, and the second one is build your digital marketing plan, and the last one is harness the power of digital advertising. So those are the three topics that we are going to talk about today. So before we continue with today's session, you can go through the chat box and familiarize yourself with the chat box so that you can able to respond or engage with me and also my moderator. Before we continue, we have a free bootcamp available from Google. So if you have a small business or if you are ready to scale, you can simply sign up for Google Hustle Academy at the given link on my screen. I'm going to give you a few seconds. If you need to write it down, you can simply do so. You can copy the link and write it on your phone or anywhere you want to write it. So if you are ready to scale, you can simply sign up for Google Hustle Academy. So let's continue with today's topic. So we have a first question here. If it says, how do you engage with customers currently? How do you engage with your customers currently? So if you have a small business, if you have any business and you have customers, here's the question for you. How do you engage with customer currently? So you can simply use chat box to engage with us. You can answer the question, you can add any comment. So there's basically no right answer. You can simply answer if you need the answer. You can simply add if you want to add something. Feel free to engage with us and respond to any question that we will be asking on today's session. So the first topic here, it says introduction to digital marketing. Another question that we have is, what is a digital marketing? What is a digital marketing? Referring to today's topic, we need to know what is a digital marketing, and we need to follow the topics that we are going to look at today, which the first one is we are going to talk more about the digital marketing. If you have any answer, if you know what is a digital marketing, feel free to use a chat box to respond to the question. So here it says digital marketing is a promotion of product or brands using electronic devices or the internet. So it also includes text messaging, instant messaging, and videos. It also includes apps, podcast, and electronic bills, and also the digital television and radio channel, and etc etc. So it also allow an organization to analyze campaign content and strategies to understand what's working or what isn't. So this is what we are talking about when we say digital marketing. So according to the statistics, it says we live in the mobile world nowadays. So the statistics says we have there are 747 million SIM connected in sub-Saharan Africa, and we also have 91% of South Africa own mobile phone, with 80% in Kenya, and Nigeria. So some, it says 65% of mobile active phone user in Nigeria have shopped online. So most of people nowadays, they are using mobile cell phone to shop online, to do research. Like most of us, we are always using our cell phone to do, to shop, to search for anything that we want. So most of us, we have the mobile phones nowadays. So we have another question here. It says, what opportunities might arise from connecting with customers online? What opportunities might arise from connecting with customers online? If you have a business and uh, you are getting customers who will connect with you online, what opportunities will you have with those customers connecting online? If you have the answer, or if you want to add something, if you have the experience of your customers connecting online, please share with us using chat box. So we have a few opportunities here uh, for from being online. Firstly, it's increase reach, learn about your customers, and communicate and support your customers. So it's easier for you to communicate with your customers and support them through the online. You can a simple use, for example, you can use Facebook. If your customers, most of them are using Facebook, you can use any platform that works for you. You can also use Facebook to communicate with your customers, uh, and also check on them. Maybe if they came to your store and buy something, you can simple communicate with them, appreciating the support, so that even tomorrow they can continue to come and support your business. So you also learn about your customers. So learning about your customers, it means you get a chance to know your customers. You get a chance to know who support your business online. Like, you also increase reach. So we have key channels that you need to consider for digital marketing. The first one is CEO. CEO is for search engine optimization. We also have the search engine marketing, which is a CEM. We also have the CMM. CMM is the social media marketing. Then we have displayed marketing. We have performance marketing. We have performance marketing. So the CEO is optimizing your website so it shows up more often in search engine. So if you want to use the CEO, it will help you with a website that it will help your website to show up more often in a search engine results. And if you want to use a CEM, it's paying for advertising to appear in search engine. So CEM, if you want to use it, it simple means that you are going to pay for this one, so that your advertising may appear on the search engine. So we also have the CEMM. SMM is for social media networks to gain traffic. If you want to gain traffic, you use SMM. And also it's for attention and reach new people. So if you want to reach more people, if you want to increase your customers, you can simple use CMM. So we also have display marketing. Display marketing is for online advertising. If you want to go through, you want to advertise online, you can use display marketing. In many, you can it can the online advertising, it's in many different format on many website across the internet. So if you want to do the online advertising, you can simple use the digital marketing. So we also have the email marketing. Email marketing is for collecting and using email addresses to communicate with users. So if you want to communicate with your customers, you can simple use the email. And the last one is the content marketing. Content marketing is for creating and sharing different types of content, such as blog. If you want to share videos, to share post, you can simple use the content marketing, and it also attract attention and drive traffic. So I'm going to pause here. That was our last slide for the first topic of the day. So I'm going to pause here and check if we have any answer for the question that I've been asking, or if we have any comment. So I can see that we don't have any question, we don't have any comment on our first topic of the day. So we are going to continue with the second topic, which is build your digital marketing plan. So please feel free to answer any question. Remember, we don't have the correct or the wrong answer. You can feel free to engage with us by answering any question and also comment on the chat box. So here we have six steps that we used for building a digital marketing plan. Firstly, we have a business goal. That's the first step, is business goal and objectives. And the second one, we have budget and resources. Then we have audience. We have decide what channel you want to use. And number 5, you need to plan your activity. And number 6 is measure smart. So we are going to go through those steps one by one and learn about them. So the first one is business goal and objectives. So we have, the first one is business goals and objectives. For example, we have Monthly here. So Monji said he's the hairdresser, and the business goal for Monji is to get more customers through my door, and also the past one, and make more people in my area know about my business. So Monji's goal is like Monji on his business. He's having the salon business. He's the hairdresser. So for Monji need new customers like every day, and he also need the past customers to return to do more style on his salon. So that's business goal for Mandla. For Monji, then he want to achieve more customers. So for example of online, we have example of online objectives. So the example of online objective is Monji said he need to increase traffic to website, and also increase online sales, and also increase social media page likes, follows from customers. And in the last one, he say he need to increase online reach and also awareness. So those are the objectives. Those are the examples of objectives. So let's now go to look at the online objective and also business goal. Remember, the online objectives should align with the business goal. So with online objectives, remember he said he want to increase online reach and awareness. And then on the business goal, he said he need to make more people aware he exists, make more people know that Monday he's having the salon and he's doing different styles. So those are the business goals of Monday. He want to make people aware that he exists. So on the online objective, it says increase website sales and increase social media page likes, follows from my customers, and remember also to increase uh, traffic to website. So those objectives should align with the business goal. If he said he need to increase website sale, it's simple that he need to sell more productive, more product, and he need to increase social media page. So he need to get more people who will follow and likes his product and services. And he also needs to increase traffic to website. It simple means that he need to get more returning customers. So that's why we said the objective online objectives should align with the business goals. So number two, we are going to look at the budget and also resources. So when you look at your budget, you should check what is possible with your business. So Manda says, for now, he doesn't have a website yet, as it's too much of investment right now. So Monday, it's like he look at the possibility and also the challenges that he's having at the moment. So he says it's much of the investment right now. So which means it's the challenge that he's having at the moment. So you should also look at the possibilities. Number three is audience. So when he's checking on his audience, he said Monje is targeting females in local area. My most valuable customers are females above 30 years old. They normally have children and work part-time. Most of the time they use Facebook. So which means Monty did his research and noticed that most of his customers, since it's a hair salon, it's a female around 30 years old. Most of them they work part-time, and he also noticed that most of those age of females they use Facebook most of the time, which means it means Manda he can simply use Facebook to advertise his product and services, and he can also use Facebook to communicate with his customers like most of the time, since the customer they use Facebook most of it. So the fourth one is a marketing channel. So when you do marketing channel, you need to choose the channel which is right for you. After you have done the research to say, okay, my customers, most of them they use Facebook. So it's simple. At this stage, you will able to choose which channel is the right one for you. So remember, we have the online objectives and marketing channel. When you look at the your online objective, like for example, when you say increase online reach and awareness, you need to know which channel are you going to do to increase the reach and awareness. And then in this case is it says display and social media and content marketing is the right channel for you that you will use to reach and increase awareness with your customers. So we also have increase website sale. For you to increase website sales, the right channel for you is the search engine marketing and also search engine optimization and also email marketing. If you want to increase traffic, you are going to use the CEM, CEO, and also email marketing. Then, if you want to gain customer loyalty, you can simply use social media, email marketing, content marketing, because those platform are the ones that you can use to communicate with your customers most of the time. So, number five, remember you need to plan your activity. So when you plan your activity, you need to focus on the details and get a strategy on how are you going to plan your activities. For example, here Monji says, my online objectives are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet, as is too much of investment. So how could I use a digital to help me? This is Mondi because he already know the online objectives. So he's asking himself to say, how could I use digital to help me? So when you plan your activity, you need to list your business on Google Business Profile and create a free website. Since Manda he said he can't afford the website right now, he already he have done the research to say, okay, because I cannot afford at the moment, which means there's another option that I can use. I can simply list my business to Google My Business Profile and create a free website so that he can get a website for himself. So because of his customers, they use most of they use Facebook mostly. He said he need to set up a Facebook page so that he can also collect reviews and post pictures of customers' hairstyle. It simple means that if he's using Facebook, he's posting a hairstyle on Facebook, he will simply get more customers, and also the old customers will return to do more hairstyle to his salon, since he's using their favorite channel to post the product and services. So he also said use Facebook advertising to target people in local area with an offer to attract new customers. Remember, when people they see beautiful style on the Facebook, they will make a plan to contact or get the direction to go to Mondi's salon. So it simply means that Mondi will get new customers by getting to do that. It simple means Mandla is now having a strategy on how he will get more customers and how he will improve his own businesses. So it's important for you to plan your activity. If you cannot afford something, there's always another way to get what you want. So make sure you do research and you plan your activity clearly. So number 6, you need to measure smart. So what are smart objectives? So the SMART is acronym to that enables teams and individuals to set goals and succeed. So if you want to succeed in your business, it's important for you to use SMART objective. So the first one, the letter S, it stands for specific, M stand for measurable, A stand for achievable, R is for realistic, and T is for time bound. So let's set smart objective. Like for one example, for setting a smart objective, how will you know if you have succeeded in setting your smart objective, or if your business is doing well? How will you know if your business is doing well? So you need to set smart objective to help you measure the success of your activity. For example, here we have broad objective, and we also have smart objective, for example. So we only have two for each. The first one, it says, on the broad objective, it says to increase online sales. As we remember the online objectives of Mondi, to increase online sales, it's when you convert it to a smart objective. You cannot just say you need to increase online sales. You need to specific when and where, and on how much percent you want to do. You want to increase your online sales. On the smart objective, they say to increase online sales by 20%. You need to be specific, within how long, and this is, he said, within 3 months. So it's simple. He gave himself the time frame to say, by 3 months I need to increase online sale by 20%. So those are the example of smart objectives. So the second one, it says to increase brand awareness. So on the broad objective, it doesn't have a time frame, it doesn't have uh, percentage. It just says I want to increase brand awareness. So on the smart objective, it says to increase our brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with new people by 40%. So you can simply say, within this month, maybe 2 months, I need to grow audience by a certain percentage, so that when you go back after 4 months, you can simple check on the new customers that you have gained and see if the smart objectives is working for you. So let's now look at digital marketing plan. So we have business goal. Remember, we have audience, we have channel, we have activities, we have online objective, and also smart objective. So on business goal, it says reach more people in my local area. Remember, it's Monthly. He said he want to reach more customers in local area and get more customers through the door. That's Monji's business goal. He said he want to reach more customers around where he's staying, around where the business is located. So he said on audience, he know that he's targeting females from, remember, it says 30 to 45 of age, and those females, they need to be local. They need to be around where the salon is located. So, and he also need audience from the past customers and the new customers. Which channel is Monji going to use? He chooses local CEO. Remember, we have talked about the CEO, and he also going to use Facebook because his customers are mostly on Facebook. And activity. On activity, he said you need to build a website and boost visibility on Google. That's where he did the research and found out that there is a free website that he can use to build a website. So he also on activity he will also use Facebook for advertising to target people in the local area. So monthly online objective, he said he need increase online reach and also increase returning of his customers. Then on the smart objective, that's where you need to be specific on what exactly do you want with your business. He said he is going to increase Facebook pages likes from new people by 50%. So within the next month, which means he gave himself a time frame of 1 month to say by this 1 month I need to increase new customers. I need to increase new people by 50%. He also need to increase bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter, which means that he also need the past customers to come back to do new hairstyles. So I'm going to pause here and check if we have another question, if we have answer to the question that I've been asking, if we have added what the experience that we are having with our businesses. So I've noticed that we still don't have any question at the moment. So let's go and look at our last topic of the day, which is harness the power of digital advertising. So on this topic, we are going to get started with our search engine marketing. When you look at this picture, we have search query. Search query is where if you want to search for something, you the one that is highlighted with the orange color, that's where you type if you're going to search with something. If you want to search on Google, then we have also the paid text uh, and shopping ad, the one which is highlighted with the blue color. Those are the paid test and also the shopping ads. And we also have the last one, which is the organic search listing. If you have searched something on the search query, all the information you will get it on the organic search listing. That's where you will get the result. So we have a process for search engine marketing, and we have 4 steps of the search engine marketing. Firstly, you need to understand your customers. You need to know what your customers want. You need to know how you are going to communicate with them. You need to know how you need to understand what customers you want for your business. And secondly, you need to find keywords and you need to create ad copy and you put it together at the end. So let's now look at the search engine marketing versus the search engine optimization. Search engine marketing is you need to pay for search listing, and you also need to bid for keywords, and you can get onto the first page straight away as long as you have paid for search listing. It means that you will get to the first page straight away. So we also have the CEO. CEO is free. So Monty decided to use CEO since he cannot afford the one that he can pay for. So he used the CEO because it's free, but you optimize keywords and you can, but this one it can take time to rank on the first page of Google. So let's now look at how you get started with the search engine optimization if you decided to use the CEO. So you need to sign up for Search Console, and then remember you need to submit your content to Google. Also monitor how you're doing in search, and also send alert on critical issues. Then you also help Google find your content. To do that, you need to submit a sitemap. You also need to promote your site on and offline, and also share new content. If you are having a new content, you need to share. And you also need to help Google and user understand your content. If to help Google to understand your content, you need to create unique, accurate page title. Also create good title and snippet, and also use heading tags to emphasize important text. If you are having if you want to emphasize important text, you need to use heading tags. So let's now look at the search engine optimization tips for success. So you run keyword research, then you publish useful, high quality content. Then you also make you need to make web pages search friendly so that it's easier for your customers to use. So we have another question here. What are the display ads? If you know what are the display ads, feel free to use chat box. Feel free to engage with us. What are display ads? So we have another one. It says, how is display advertising differs from search advertising? If you know what is display ad and search ad, you can explain how they differ using the chat box. So let's look at the difference between the search advertising, and also the display advertising. Let's look at the difference between those two. So on the search advertising, it focused around matching ad to users' search queries on the search engine like google.com, and most relevant when the primary objective is generate sale. It is to generate sales. So on the display advertising, it focused around saving ads across different websites, such as news, blogs, and local websites. So most relevant when primary objective is to drive brand awareness or traffic. So display advertising, it drive brand awareness or traffic. So search engine, it generate sales. So let's look at the process for displaying advertising. Firstly, you need to understand your customers, as I've been saying. So you also find replacement ideas if the other idea is not working, find another one that can work for your businesses, and you add creative, then you put it together. So let's now look at what is a social advertising. So on social advertising, it's paid advertising on social networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So it also known as paid social media advertising, or you can simply say social media marketing. So we have a question here: why should we use a social media advertising? Why should we use social advertising? The other one question, it says, what are the main difference between organic and paid social media? If you have any question, if you know what is organic or paid social media, you can simply share with us the difference between the two. So let's now look at the difference between the two, the organic social media and also paid social media. So organic social media views, action, or click from post are free, which means on organic social media, views, action, or clicks are free. So on the other side, on the paid social media, you pay for views, you pay for clicks, you also pay for action. Then on the organic social media, content appears on your business profile and in people's news feed. On the other hand, from paid social media, your ad can appear in more places. It's not appearing from one website or one social media platform. It can appear on more places. So on the organic social media, you can only reach your followers and friends of followers, which means you can limit yourself on uh, reaching new customers. Perhaps on the paid social media, you can reach anyone. People don't have to follow you. You can reach anyone that you want to reach, anywhere, anytime, as long as you pay for the ads. So we also have the process for social media advertising, which is you choose objectives. Remember, we have talked about the online objectives. You need to choose them clearly, and also you choose audience. Remember, you have to know where you will get your audience. Then you add creative, and you also set your budget. So I'm going to pause here and check if we have any question or any comment. Okay, I've seen that we also don't have any question at the moment. We don't have any comment at the moment. That was our last topic of the day. So remember, when I started, I mentioned that we have a bootcamp available from Google. If you have a small businesses, if you are ready to scale, you can simple sign up for Google Hustle Academy. So we have the link that you can use to sign up for Google Hustle Academy on my screen. If you want the link, you can copy it, you can write it down. So since we have been learning today, what is your next step that you are going to improve your business, or what is your next step to start your own business? It can be online. You can simply start your business online. What are you going to do with what you have learned on today's session? Then if you want to follow us, you can simply do that. If you want to attend more session, you can simply do that. You can simply find us on social media. On Facebook, we are Digital Skills for Africa. Then on Twitter is Digital Skill AF. Then we are also on Instagram, which is Digital Skills AF. So you can also follow us on Facebook, on Instagram using Schoolnet SA. Thank you so much for attending today's session. It's much appreciated. You can come back next week and attend more session from us from a Tuesday. Next week is going to be on Wednesday and also Thursday. So if you want to attend a more session, please feel free to come and attend. Thank you so much. We appreciate your attendance. Thank you.